Hey there, I'm Erin. We forgot to make an intro video, so I'm doing it now. Dian is my partner, and we are building a studio from scratch. Okay, the first step is to take the microphone and plug it into mic 1. So that'll come out on the first track, and we want to make sure the fader is set to unity gain so we can hear it, and also to turn the preamp up. Have the master fade up. Test, 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 test. Hear the microphone. We are using a Mackie mixer. It's a 16 by 4 by 2, which means 16 channels, 4 buses, and 2 returns. And next we'll show how to plug in the graphic EQ. And a graphic EQ has one parameter fixed and one engineer can control.
So now I'm going to explain how to hook up the EQ to the speaker. So first, we can take the output from the mixers, main output left and right, and goes into the input to the EQ left and right, make sure the color is correct. And then we can take the output from the EQ left and right and goes into the speaker. It's very simple. And we have a sound right now.
On the mixer we have 3 different types of EQ. We have the low cut or the high pass filter with this button. We have a low shelving EQ at 80 Hertz and a high shelving EQ at 12K. And then here in the middle we have the semi-parametric EQ. You can adjust what frequency right here, and then how much dB gain or reduction right here on this knob. So for the effects processor, we're going to take from the mixer aux 3 send, and it's going to go all the way into the input of the effects processor. Then left and right of the output will go back into the mixer aux return 1 and 2. Okay, for the compressor, you're going to take the input and go to the top of 23, and then the bottom of 23, you're going to go back to the output on the compressor, and then you'll do the same thing for 24, the input to the top of 24, and then the bottom of 24 to the output of the compressor.
So after setting up the effect and the compressor, while I'm talking, you can see the signal is coming from the effect machine and also from the compressor. So make sure they both work. There are 3 ways to patching compression. The first is non-normal, to make sure nothing is plugged in, so this is not normal. And the second one is half normal. We can plug the first row of the patch bay from A to 23 where the compression is in. Yeah, that's the half normal. And the fully normal, we can do that by adding the second cord to the second row of the patch bay B to the second one of 23. That's the way how fully normal works.
Okay, to set up the HG24 with the patch bay, you'll first, out of the mixer, the direct outs 1 through 8, make sure they're color coordinated. You'll go from the direct outs to the first row of the patch bay, the first patch bay 1 through 8, again making sure they're all color coordinated. Then from there, from the second row of the first patch bay, you'll go to the inputs of the HG24 1 through 8, color coordinated. Then from the outputs 1 through 8, color coordinated, you'll go back into the patch bay, the third row of the second, or the third row, first one of the second patch bay. And then from the fourth row of the second patch bay, or the second row of the second patch bay, you'll go to line in on the mixer 9 through 16.
Okay, I will explain how the 2-track playback works. So first, let's check the tape input, and a white and a red cable goes into the output of this. Make sure the color is coordinated, white and red. And then we can just press the play button of this one and try to adjust this taping knob, and you will have sound.